Capricorn, this is your love reading for Libra season, September 22nd through October 22nd. And we are already about a week into Libra season. Give me 1 second. I feel like that might be a little bit better. Maybe I'm seeing things. So since we're already a weekend, we're just going to jump straight into your messages here, Capricorn, right into your energy and your messages for Libra season 2018. The Three of Crystals is showing as your energy. That's the Three of Earth. Okay, so regarding your love life, Capricorns, this Libra season, 2018, again, there's definitely a collaboration taking place. Now, for some Capricorns, it's a collaboration between two partners. For some, not all of the threes are always three-party indicators, just because it's a love reading for me as a reader, but for some Capricorns, there is a three-party situation unfolding this Libra season. For a lot of Capricorns, what's happening is you're finding that you do have to work on your love life, your relationship, if you're in one, or it is work to try to get into one, or into the one that you want to be in, maybe Capricorns. But it's work that you love to do. It's work that you want to do. This partner is worth it. This partnership is worth it. Taking it to the next level with this person is worth it. I'm not sure why I'm still going. So this is collaboration. The collaboration I was seeing here, that word is actually noted in this deck. The Three of Earth is also the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Coins. Again, it's work that you love to do. So some Capricorns, this is a three-party collaboration. Others, it's a two-party collaboration. But the work that needs done, it's worth it to you to do it. You're enjoying doing it. Capricorns, I get the feeling we're talking about individuals who would not continue to engage in the partnership or to pursue this particular person or partnership if it wasn't, only work that was worth it, that you love to do. I mean, that doesn't mean that it's not hard, that it's not messy, that it's not, that it's not sometimes, not the specific way you want to spend your day, but you do want to do the work. Even when it's difficult, you want the partnership to succeed. And we'll get clarifiers here as well. From the Rider-Waite deck, this is the Paulina Cassidy tarot deck, SpirtSong tarot. I'll note all of these in the description of the videos, of course. So 99 may be significant. I do have 2 9s showing up for you. This is the 9 of shells in this deck. It's the 9 of water. or the Nine of Cups. And this penguin is speaking of gratitude and fulfillment. That's what you're met with. You love to do this work, and your partner is very appreciative of that. So I think you're both very grateful to be in this partnership together. Grateful to have made this commitment to one another. It looks like feeling fulfilled after doing that work. Any work that needs done, and all relationships require maintenance. The best of them, the most harmonious combinations of partnerships, it's not that they don't require any maintenance, it's that it's just done, right? And your advice then is the Four of Water, or the Four of Shells in this deck. The Four of Cups in a more traditional deck. And here we're talking about soul searching and reevaluation. Which is I definitely see how that is why that would be the advice. And I don't need to necessarily always understand why, I'm not saying that. But I definitely see how yeah, some of you are dealing with a three-party situation, and that's in that case, or you will be in Libra season 2018, and in that case, whoever was or is engaging in a three-party situation actually has two different individuals, whether it's you or your partner. They are revealed in Libra season, by the end of Libra season. And then your advice again is soul searching and reevaluation. It may be you, Capricorns. You may reveal yourself. You may decide to open up about that. For those of you who are dealing with a three-party situation, you may decide to open up about that. It may never have been a secret of any kind. You allow it to be known before you seem like someone who is lying or betraying. And you need to do some soul searching and reevaluation about which partner you want to be with. Or if someone else is doing soul searching and reevaluation about whether or not they want to be with you or someone else, the advice is that you should be doing your own. Do you really want to wait on that person? Is it worth that? Are they worth all that? Is this work that you really love to do? Because there's another message here for Capricorns who are in a happy partnership that love to do the work that they're doing on their relationship. They're facing their shadow side alongside their partner together, so that they can grow together, so that they can make it work. And it's worth it. It's not always happy work. Sometimes it's tearful work. Sometimes it's nervous feelings in the pit of your stomach, anxious feelings in the pit of your stomach work, because you're not sure how it's going to go, but it is always worth it, and it is always work that these Capricorns love to do, because they love their partner, because they know the quality of that relationship and that partnership and that person when it's all working the way it's supposed to, or at its fullest potential, when it's working the way it can, when the maintenance is done, right? So if those partnerships are out there, other Capricorns are experiencing those relationships, those partnerships. If your work is not work that you love to do with this partner, then you need to do some soul searching and reevaluation of whether or not you want to keep waiting and seeing how this maybe three-party situation pans out for you. That's for some Capricorns. Both of those messages are there, obviously. Now, we do have 3 threes on the table now. Okay, and I'll let you look at this with me. We've got the 3 of crystals, 3 of cups, the 3 of wands, the 3 of earth, water, and fire here. So 99 may be specific to, or may be significant to you at this time, Capricorns. The 9 of acorns is fire, the 9 of shells is water. This is where you're headed by Scorpio season. Power and perseverance. And beauty and abundance. That makes, of course, the Empress is right around the corner with the 9 of water here. So I do believe that is your energy, Capricorns. But of course, I said the 9 of water could be for some of you your partner's gratitude, but it's yours and your partner's gratitude. And for those partners who love that work that they're doing with each other, you're feeling at one with this person in this relationship. So you're really sharing a lot of energy. So it's both of your gratitude in that sense. But for others, you are looking at that 3-party situation. I knew it when I said, just the fact that 1-3 showed up doesn't mean anything. I kind of knew one or two more would show up as I said that. So there is definitely a 3-party situation for some. So, and I was saying 99 may be significant, 333 may be significant to you in Libra season, Capricorn, some of you. But let me let you look at this with me. Here we are. The 9 of crystals, the 9 of shells, the 4 of shells, 7 of swords reversed, the 3 of cups turned up then reversed, and then the 3 of wands came out upright. Yeah, some of you are waiting to see how this 3-party situation works out, shakes out, whether or not this person wants to be with you or someone else, and as they're doing their soul-searching and reevaluation, you decide and realize that you need to do your own. Do you want to continue being a part of this 3-party situation? Do you want to look forward to your own new and different possibilities outside of this person in this relationship? I really think a lot of you choose to confidently move forward into the unknown and walk away from this 3-party situation because of the 9 of, because of the independence that the 9 of cups and the 9 of acorns, the 9 of shells and acorns both seem to speak to me right now. Normally that's more the 9 of earth, pentacles, coins, crystals in this deck, but I see these independent characters. I see this, I think a lot of you feel really grateful for having found out about this 3-party situation, that something in this season reveals that truth, this person to you, and it may be that they, like I said, that they reveal themselves, that they're honest about it themselves, or that you find out somehow, someone tells you something like that, and I think you're feeling really grateful for that information, that you're not in the dark. And if they're the ones who were honest themselves, that may make you stick around to see how it pans out, because that's unfortunately a hard quality to come by. So you may be feeling like, well, they weren't dishonest, they didn't betray me. Maybe it's worth seeing where it could go, seeing what they want, seeing what we could have. Sometimes that things do need to shake out like that in the beginning of a relationship. There's no exclusivity yet. There's sometimes no partnership, no commitment yet. And Yeah, so definitely. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with that, you know, and the three-party situation could just be them saying, you know, I had a really great time on our couple of dates. I want to be honest with you, though, I've been seeing somebody else as well. Nothing serious, no commitment. You know, I'm not exclusive with anybody, either of you, but, you know, just wanted to be honest with everybody. It's a situation like that, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with you saying, okay, well, I'd like to wait and see if we can get to the place where it turns exclusive. You know, that's, some people go through that. Some people are jaded and have been hurt so many times and have seen that type of situation go poorly so many times that they will tell you that it questions, you know, it's you questioning your own self-worth to not say, you know, it's me and nobody else, or get out of here. And certainly, even in that situation, I would say, well, let's take this to an exclusive level. Yes, no, you know, I think is how, you know, but I really don't think, I get the feeling I should communicate to you. I really don't think that there's anything wrong with you, you know, soul search and reevaluate. It has to do with, you know, what you believe is right and wrong for you, of course, first and foremost. But I'm getting the feeling I need to communicate that there are situations in which there's nothing wrong with that. Right? There are some situations in which somebody's trying to take advantage, somebody's trying to have their cake and eat it too. But sometimes someone's well-intentioned and they're just trying to be human and make connections and get to know people before they make promises, right? And your boundaries and limitations about what the ground rules may be of that, how far is too far, whether or not you decide to be physical with someone who's still seeing other people, etc. That's, you know, those are all your boundaries to decide on. Certainly don't let someone else decide on them for you. How long you're willing to wait to find out if this person wants to take this situation to an exclusive place with you is for you alone, Capricorns, to decide, of course. Don't let friends, family members, close influences around you push you in one direction or the other. If you think that you're in a situation where this person is taking advantage of you, wanting to have their cake and eat it too with this other person, it doesn't matter if all your friends and family like them. If you feel taken advantage of, don't do it, and vice versa. If you think you're in a situation where it's just human of you to understand that you're not exclusive yet and that it's a new relationship, and of course they had other wheels in motion as it started, then it doesn't matter if all your friends think, you know, you should push them to want what you want immediately. You know, you do what's right for you. The path that you are on now is, again, towards this power and perseverance. And we have beauty and abundance below that, and the Ace of Fire below that, the Ace of Acorns, the Empress. So this is the path that you're on. You're headed toward toward exercising your own power and perseverance, whether or not you choose to. We have a fourth 3 showing up then, the 3 of water under here again. 3 of shells. Whether you choose to continue waiting to see if your 3-party situation turns into a commitment, or those of you who choose to walk away from it especially are headed toward this power and perseverance, pushing on, looking for a new relationship. I think either way, you're enjoying a new perspective. Those of you who are persevering through a 3-party situation are seeing things from a new perspective. You probably never saw yourself doing that before. some of you, I think, are willing to see this through because you see a birth, a child, a motherhood, a family with this person. Maybe because you already have one, some of you. But others, you just see the potential. So you're willing to wade through this beginning part of the relationship where they're not sure they're ready for commitment. And again, it's a brand new perspective for a lot of you, I think, is what I'm seeing here. With the Ace of Swords reversed. That can often speak of needing a new perspective or of lies, frankly. So some of you were talking about the power and perseverance that follows walking away from this three-party situation, walking away from this person, and you know, acknowledging maybe the lies that they told you with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords showing up in reverse in the same reading. Some people are dealing with that. You come to find the truth. You come to see what the lies were, the extent of them, by Scorpio season, so then the end of Libra season. And we're talking about the power and perseverance it takes you to get over this person, to walk away, to refuse to be treated that way, to stay open to finding other relationships and new connections in the face of, you know, having just been hurt like that. For those, you know, I think there's definitely a fight leaving. It happens quickly, and it's not pretty. It's a fast, hard fight. I see 88 now showing up too. But, you know, staying with somebody who makes you feel that way, who puts you in this three-party type of situation and lies to you about it, you know, some of you need to investigate the potential that you are keeping yourself trapped, keeping yourself in a victim state and mentality by staying in a codependent situation. Some of you, some Capricorns, not all. This ranges all the way from, you know, like I said, this beautiful relationship where the two people want to work on it together, all the way to, you know, one that needs to end. It's a codependency. There's a fight. It happens quickly. You're leaving these lies and this three-party situation behind. I imagine by this point in the reading, I have probably lost most of those who resonated with the message that the message of this beautiful relationship that they are wanting to work on and loving to work on, because I just went off on that three-party situation. But for those of you who are still with me that resonate with that, I've been trying to work out what the Four of Shells, the Four of Water, means as advice for you two. Normally, I see the Four of Cups as being focused on what you don't have, and so being unable to see what's being offered you. If the two of you are struggling financially or struggling in some material sense to find a home, or with resources of some type, time, energy, maybe work is expecting too much of one or both of you. There is this message of not focusing on that you don't have, because if you have stuck with me and listened to the messages for other people about fights and lies and deception and three-party situations, sneaking around and needing to leave it all behind, you know, what you two have by comparison is so beautiful. That's such an understatement, and it's something a phrase I use way too often in all these readings. How can we get away from it, right? But what you two have by comparison is rare, special, to be honored, regardless of how long it lasts. yeah, so there's this message of advice here to not focus on what you are lacking as a couple, as an individual, as a family. Consider how much you have. And additionally, there may be as well this message of advice of looking toward the future for some of you, seeing if you're ready to make your situation a three-party situation. Are you ready? It looks like one or both of you have gotten away from partying and drinking, sinking into your relationship lately. Are you ready to look forward to the future? Is one or both of you thinking about a family, adding a third person to your situation? Because I do have, after the power and perseverance, so working through your shadow sides, whatever limitations you may have materialistically. By Scorpio season, you two are showing power and perseverance. And then again, I have this Empress and this Ace of Wands right underneath, really making me see motherhood and a birth. And then, the Three of Water again, and awakening. So maybe, with awakening showing thereafter, maybe someone cycling back into your family, possibly, someone being, if you in Scorpio season are starting a family, are talking about that, you could be making space for, room for a friendly ancestral spirit wanting to cycle back in. That's just what I immediately thought and saw and felt with awakening here. Because this has a gorgeous peacock on it, and I love this version of the Judgment card, but the original one has, often people seeming reborn, which is, I think a lot of where that train of thought came from for me. But I will have to leave it at that for you, Scorpios. I'm sorry, Capricorns. Scorpio reading wasn't even the last reading that I did. I don't know, some Scorpio energy coming through. Oh, I said reborn. Okay, I will have to leave it at there for you, Capricorns, and we're way over time, way past what I have been on most of the readings. I hope you are all taking something away from this reading that you didn't have when you came to it. I hope it offered you some help, some insight. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Welcome, Lunarticks. And thank you for your comments, your shares, your messages, and for supporting me through donations and orders. I am truly grateful for all of our energy exchanges. If you are interested in a personal reading, all you have to do is scroll down to the description box of this video or check out the About section of my YouTube channel. All the information is there. All your options are there. You can email me as well at lunartickstarot@gmail.com. There are autumn readings up, so I will link the Earth signs autumn reading for you below, Capricorns. And they are split into elements, but there are 3 readings within that. So you can find Capricorns, it's time stamped. That might expand on these messages I keep telling everyone, because this looks at Libra season, and of course autumn will take us through the next 3 seasons and into December. So for some it may be connected, even though they are not specifically love readings like these are. Otherwise, I love you very much, Capricorns. I loved reading for you, and I'll post another tarot fix for you very soon.